This small country is known for its warm weather, beautiful beaches, and friendly people. So you know I had to check it out. As always, we're going to be checking out things to do, nightlife, and my accommodations, so that you can get a feel for Gambia if you ever decide to visit. So buckle up as we explore the Gambia. For those that don't know, the Gambia is the smallest country in mainland Africa. It's located in West Africa and is completely surrounded by Senegal, except for the Atlantic Ocean to the west. Banjul is its capital city, however Banjul is considered the downtown area. But when people are vacationing in the capital city, typically they're staying in an area of town called Kaloli, but more often referred to as Senegambia, and is about a 30-minute drive from Banjul. Senegambia is where you're going to find most of the popular restaurants, beaches, resorts, and bars. It's pretty underdeveloped for the most part, as is the case for a good portion of the country. But don't get it twisted, it's still a good time. So my favorite beach in the Senegambia area is Kasumi Beach. Kasumi Beach is a stunning beach that is known for its natural beauty. The golden sands stretch along the Atlantic Ocean, offering some wonderful views. The beach is not only beautiful and scenic, but also a hub for activities. Visitors can enjoy water sports like snorkeling, but they can also participate in horseback riding or some beach volleyball. If you're lucky, you might also see some cows randomly walking on the beach. Kasumi Beach Resort is also a spot where many people come to relax. They have a pool you can enjoy, beach chairs that you can relax in and soak up some sun, and also a restaurant that serves pretty good food. With this warm and vibrant atmosphere, Kasumi Beach is an inviting escape, making it a must-see for those seeking relaxation and fun. Now, the Gambia isn't known for its nightlife, but I'll admit, it's very diverse and pretty fun. On the weekends, some of the restaurants in Senegambia turn into lounges, like Rio's Bar and Restaurant. Here, you can get some delicious food, have some very affordable drinks ranging from $1 to $5, and dance all night long. You also have Chosan Bar and Restaurant. What I like about this place is not only do they serve Gambian food, but they also have Gambian musicians that come out and perform. And I absolutely love Gambian and Senegalese music. You can also find your typical nightclubs in Senegambia, like Club Onyx. Here, they play a mixture of American hip-hop, Afro beats, and also a little bit of Gambian, Senegalese, and Congolese music. Like I said, Senegambia doesn't have a lot of nightlife options, as the town and the country is so small. But wherever you decide to go party in the city, you're bound to have a good time. So like I mentioned, Senegambia is a small country off the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. What made Gambia so valuable during both pre- and post-colonial times is the Gambia River and its major trading posts. So you know I had to go visit the river while I was in town. Taxi drivers are everywhere in Senegambia, so I hired one to take me to a place that has boat rides up and down the river, and that place was Lemon Lodge. At Lemon Lodge, they give you an option to take a motorboat to go further down the river, or take a paddle boat like I did to explore some of the streams that connect to the river. While on the boat, your tour guide teaches you about some of the history of the river, and also about some of the wildlife, such as hippos, crocodiles, and a variety of fish and birds. The list goes on and on. The best part was traveling through all the small streams and seeing all the vegetation, as the guide told us different stories about the local area. When you get towards the end of one of the streams, you actually get to get off the boat and explore some of the fertile lands near the river. The river also has a lot of oyster farms that are owned by many of the local women, so you're going to see a gang of oyster shells everywhere. The last stop we made was to see the giant K-Pac trees, where you can go inside the tree if you want, which I didn't, or just hang out and take pictures. This was a great way to spend the day. Another cool place to see some wildlife right in the Senegambia area is Bijilo Monkey Park. Here, you can watch and feed lively green vervet monkeys, famous for their playful antics, and also the bigger western red colobus monkey. The park is like a natural playground for the monkeys, and it's fascinating to observe them in their habitat. Walking trails take you through lush greenery, providing a chance to see diverse bird species and other animals. The entrance fee was only $1.50 US or 100 Dalasi, which is the local currency in the Gambia. And you can also support the local vendors by buying souvenirs. The park's beauty lies in its mix of nature and wildlife, making it a pretty cool place to have some fun right in the middle of Senegambia. Now, I couldn't get enough of Gambia's beaches, so I spent a lot of time at the popular Solomon Beach. This beach was much more lively than Kasumi Beach. Here, you're going to find a bunch of people enjoying different beach activities, listening to music, and doing a lot of socializing. I mostly came here to work out in the mornings, as it's pretty empty during that time. But as you can see, that's definitely not the case during the evenings. You'll find many beach performers entertaining the crowds. And like most of the beaches down this strip, it's also a great place to watch the sunset. After the sun goes down, many people from the beach, plus people in town, start to come to the beach bars for dinner and drinks. Good times. Now, another place you must visit while in the city is Serekunda Market, located in the Serekunda area of town. Serekunda Market is huge and captivates visitors with its vibrant energy. The market is full of activity, enthusiastic vendors, and on-the-go customers. Here, you can find anything from local crafts and spices, clothing, wigs, food, you name it. To be honest, a visit to Serekunda Market is a cultural immersion for vacationers like myself. It's an opportunity to engage in local life, discover unique items, and take home a piece of the vibrant Gambian spirit. So, like I mentioned earlier, Banjul is the capital city and is where most of the administrative business takes place, but it's still a fun area to visit. The 30-minute taxi ride from Senegambia to Banjul cost about $10 US or about 700 Dalasi. Or, if you want your driver to wait a couple hours for you while you explore Banjul, you can expect to pay about $18 or 1,200 Dalasi, which is a better deal. Banjul has a lot of activity going on and also a lot of charm. Serving as the administrative hub, this vibrant town blends history and modern society. The historic Arc 22, as well as the lively Albert Market, showcases the town's diverse facets. As the political center, Banjul invites visitors to explore the cultural richness from the National Museum to the busy streets, and the chance to witness where government and administrative business takes place. As far as my accommodations, I stayed at the Senegambia Beach Resort. I wasn't actually looking to stay at a resort this trip, but at $80 per night for everything the resort was offering, I just couldn't resist. When I wasn't out and exploring the city or beaches, I was relaxing at the pool. The resort has many gardens, where there's a good chance you'll see many species of birds, lizards, monkeys, and a variety of other animals. Each night at the pool, they had local performers providing entertainment and also serves pretty decent food. The property also has a few bars, as well as a private beachfront area for guests to enjoy. From the private beach area, you also have direct access to Senegambia Beach. The rooms here were outdated, but still very comfortable and had everything that I needed. Breakfast was included during my stay and was pretty good. You can also order lunch and dinner from the restaurant as well. The staff at the resort were great and were able to take care of all of my needs. Another benefit of staying at this resort is that right outside, there are a bunch of local restaurants and bars to choose from, including a few of the night spots I mentioned earlier, such as Rio's Bar and Restaurant. And if you don't have time to visit Serekunda Market, there's also a small craft market here as well. Overall, I had an amazing time in the Gambia. If you love nature, beaches, and friendly people, then this is for sure a place you should visit if you get the chance. As far as visa requirements, US citizens do need a visa, which you can obtain on arrival. If you want to check out some other cities I've visited across West Africa, you can click on the playlist on the screen or down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.